to welcome you. Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. Here we go. A tip-off goes to the Celtics. Holiday left side. Back to Horford. And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Horford. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Horford's got his team on the board to start the game for Boston. You know, Greg, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Right side Holiday. Outside, Horford takes the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis.
But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Here's Holiday. Here's Porzingis. The Thunder pull it in.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's Holmgren. Al Horford with the rebound. Pass to Holiday. Celtics passing it around. Back to Porzingis. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
It's Dort on the wing. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Holiday. Picked by Horford. In the corner. Tatum with it. Drops in the tray.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Now, here's Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following Porzingis' 3. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Tatum. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him
Throw, no good.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And yes, it's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Tatum on the wing. Over in the corner, White. Tatum drives in. Here's Wiggins. And the last style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop.
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Brown. It's blocked. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Joe. Here's Hartenstein. It's Joe on the wing. Still without a basket. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. White's got 4 this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Back to White. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. From deep. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace outside. And stolen by White. Jumps up. No one around. He takes it up and lays it in. White's got 6.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Takes it inside. And that one. The shot misses. And here are the Thunder now. Trailing by 2. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
Holiday looking over the floor. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He
checking in for the Celtics.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. 29th pick overall in 27.
Pass to Cornette. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
They get it again. Three-pointer. No good that time. And it's the Thunder with the ball. It's Williams, high post. Wiggins, right side. Williams inside. Crops in the layup for 2. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Thunder. There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster. But everyone builds on the players who came before them. And the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Williams. And foul. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And bringing the aggression and the energy. 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
Back to Williams. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. Rebound Boston.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those 2 guys.
Williams. And it's Dort, top of the key. Williams with the ball. Holmgren in the corner. Williams inside. And it's... Here's Pritchard. Driving to the basket. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Celtics. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot, and it's Wiggins missing. Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Here's Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. And Tatum hammers it home.
And the defense hates to see it. Tatum putting on a little bit of a show with that jam.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. And it's good, 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Wiggins outside. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Wiggins. Pass to Joe. It's up a 3. Rebound, Boston. And that's an intentional foul. So both teams making some changes here.
With Joe Mazzulla and his team, coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Now here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Porzingis. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Hartenstein. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics with the lead. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Tatum. Screen by Porzingis. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Holmgren. Gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Tatum down low.
And look at that.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Back to Dort. Williams looking over the floor. 4 on the shot clock. To the inside. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now here is Holiday. Tatum on the wing. Williams with the steal. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Screen by Hartenstein. Yes!
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And stolen by Tatum. Tries to save it. And it's out of bounds. And last touch by Holmgren.
Celtic substitution. Number 9, Derek White.
17 seconds left to play in the final quarter, in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And he ends up missing both free throws. They're going to prolong the game here with an and get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Here's Tatum. Launches it. And Holmgren pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that